Welcome to Have More Babies, where we dive deep into the information you need to be truly well-informed. Today, we're tackling something a lot of families deal with, abnormally dry skin in kids. The medical term is xerosis.
Yeah, we looked at a really insightful article from Omega Pediatrics. It's called The Battle Against Xerosis, Unveiling the Secrets of Managing Abnormally Dry Skin in Children. So our mission today is to pull out the key takeaways from that piece. We want to help you understand, the causes, the symptoms, and most importantly, how you can manage it, maybe even prevent it for your child. Okay, let's get started. What is xerosis exactly?
Right, so xerosis in children, it's basically skin that looks and feels really dry. Sometimes it's cracked or it might look kind of scaly.
Hmm?
And while, adults get dry skin too, it's a bigger concern for kids. It's not just uncomfortable for them. Their skin barrier is still developing. It's more delicate. Think of it like a less sturdy wall compared to an adult's. When that barrier gets dry and compromised, it can lead to other problems like eczema flare-ups, which are super itchy. Oh yeah, distressing for everyone involved.
Totally. Or even bacterial infections, because those little cracks in the dry skin can let germs in. It's also really common and often seasonal. You tend to see it more in winter when the air is dry, humidity is low.
Right.
But air conditioning in the summer can do it too. Basically anywhere with low humidity.
That's a really important distinction. Kids' skin being more vulnerable. So it's not just like minor flaking, it's that weaker barrier you mentioned that really makes it clear why parents shouldn't just brush it off.
Exactly. That delicate nature means a small irritation can become a bigger issue, making them more open to irritants and infections. Understanding that vulnerability is really the first step.
Okay, that definition helps a lot. So for parents listening, maybe wondering why their child has such dry skin, let's talk about the culprits. What causes it?
Yeah, there are a few main things. We can group them into sort of environmental factors and then some medical conditions. Environmentally, low humidity is a big one. Like we said, winter air just sucks the moisture out of skin. And central heating, air conditioning, they do the same thing indoors. It can be like living in a mini desert sometimes. Another huge one, often overlooked, is soap.
Ah, soap. Okay.
Yeah, many common soaps, especially, the heavily fragranced ones or antibacterial types, have harsh chemicals. Sulfates, detergents, they basically strip away everything, including the skin's natural oils that protect it.
So what should parents look for instead?
You want gentle, pH-balanced cleansers. Fragrance-free is usually best. Look for products specifically made for sensitive skin or babies. These clean without wrecking that delicate lipid barrier.
That's such a practical tip right there, just checking the soap bottle. It seems simple, but I bet a lot of us don't think about it when dealing with dry skin.
It's true. The simple swaps can sometimes make the biggest difference. Now, beyond the environment, certain medical conditions can play a part too. Eczema or atopic dermatitis is a big one. Xerosis often goes hand in hand with eczema. Sometimes the dryness comes first. Psoriasis can also cause it, though it's less common in young children. And another angle, maybe less obvious, is nutrition.
Nutrition, how so?
Well, certain nutritional deficiencies can show up in the skin, particularly a lack of essential fatty acids like omega-3s or certain vitamins A, C, E sometimes. So, when you look at the bigger picture, dry skin isn't always just skin deep. It can reflect the environment or even hint at these underlying health or nutritional things.
Wow, linking it to nutrition.
Yeah.
That's really interesting. It really drives home that it's not always just about slapping on more moisturizer. It could be connected to the air quality or, what our kids are eating.
Yeah.
That definitely encourages a more holistic view for parents. Maybe a bit daunting, but good to know.
It is. And just briefly on those fatty acids, omega-3s are like building blocks for the skin's barrier. Think of skin cells as bricks, and these lipids, these fats, are the mortar holding them together, keeping moisture in.
Oh, okay. Good analogy.
So if you don't have enough good mortar, the wall gets leaky, moisture escapes. That's why internal nutrition matters just as much as external creams.
Okay, so we know the what and the why. Now let's get practical for parents listening. What signs should they actually look for? When does it cross the line from just, a bit dry to something needing real attention?
The number one sign, usually the first thing parents notice, is itchiness. The child is scratching a lot, maybe seems restless, especially at night.
Right, the dreaded nighttime itch.
Exactly. Then you'll likely see or feel rough, flaky skin. It might feel like sandpaper. You can often see the flakes, especially on arms and legs. If it gets worse, you might see redness and inflammation. That means the skin is irritated. And in more severe cases, you might see actual cracks or fissures, especially on hands and feet where there's more friction or movement. Those can be painful.
Ouch, yeah.
Seeing those cracks is definitely a sign to get it checked out.
So how is it diagnosed then? Is it complicated?
Usually, no. It's typically pretty straightforward. A doctor or nurse practitioner can often diagnose it just by looking at the skin.
Right.
They'll do a visual exam, feel the texture, and they'll ask questions about the child's routine, diet, environment, any family history of skin issues like eczema. That history helps rule out other things. Skin tests aren't common for simple xerosis. They might be done if it's really severe, not responding to treatment, or if they suspect an allergy or another condition alongside it.
Got it. So knowing those symptoms and how it's usually diagnosed, it really empowers you as a parent. You know what to look for and when those signs mean, okay, time to call the doctor, rather than just guessing. Take some anxiety out of it.
Absolutely. And catching it early, seeing that initial itchiness and roughness, means you can step up the moisturizing and gentle care. You might prevent it from getting to the point of inflammation or those painful cracks. It's all about being proactive.
Okay, so we know what it is, what causes it, how to spot it. Now the big question, what do we do about it? Let's talk battle plans. How do you treat existing dry skin? And crucially, how do you prevent flare-ups?
Right. The core strategy for both treatment and management is moisturization. Consistent, effective moisturization. And here's a pro tip. Choose creams over lotions.
Creams over lotions, why is that?
Creams generally have more oil content. They create a better seal, sort of an occlusive layer that locks moisture into the skin and stops it from evaporating. Lotions are lighter, they evaporate faster. Apply the cream generously, often, especially right after bath time.
Okay.
And speaking of environment, using a humidifier can make a big difference indoors, especially in winter, or if you run the AC a lot, it puts moisture back into the air.
Good idea. What about bathing? Any tips there?
Definitely. Use those gentle, fragrance-free cleansers we talked about. Avoid harsh soaps. Keep the water lukewarm, not hot, because hot water strips oils. And keep baths short, like 5 to 10 minutes max.
Okay, short and sweet.
Yeah. And then, immediately after the bath, gently pat the skin, partially dry. Leave it a little damp. Then apply that thick cream within about 3 minutes. That really traps the moisture.
Lock it in. Got it.
Exactly. Now, if the skin is really inflamed or seems infected, a doctor might prescribe a medicated cream, maybe a mild corticosteroid for a short time. But that's a medical treatment. Needs professional guidance, not something for everyday use without direction.
Right, that makes sense. So that covers treatment. What about preventing it from coming back or getting bad in the first place? The daily grind stuff.
Prevention is all about consistency. A daily skincare routine is key. That means moisturizing regularly, maybe twice a day, even if the skin doesn't look dry at that moment. You're maintaining the barrier.
Keep that wall strong.
Precisely. Also, encourage kids to drink plenty of water. Hydration starts from the inside. And then there's the diet piece again.
Back to food.
Yep. Making sure they get those skin-friendly nutrients. We mentioned omega-3s, things like salmon, mackerel, even flax or chia seeds can help. But also think about vitamin A carrots, sweet potatoes, vitamin C berries, citrus, vitamin E nuts, seeds, zinc legumes, nuts. It's about giving the body the building blocks it needs for healthy skin from the inside out.
So when you put it all together for daily life, it really comes down to those consistent routines and making smart choices, the soap, the moisturizer, the food, even thinking about a humidifier. It's a whole package. It sounds like a truly holistic approach that can really make a difference in a child's comfort.
It absolutely can. It's about building that consistent protection. Small, regular efforts add up and can prevent a lot of discomfort and potential complications down the line. Helps their skin do its job.
Well, this has been incredibly helpful. We've covered a lot, from what xerosis actually is in kids to the causes, symptoms, and really practical ways to manage and prevent it. It really highlights how understanding the condition helps you ensure your child is comfortable and their skin stays healthy. And for everyone listening, if you want even more detailed information on managing children's health issues like dry skin, definitely check out omegapediatrics.com. They have a fantastic amount of resources there to help you stay informed.
Yeah, and what's really striking, I think, is how something that seems simple, like dry skin, connects to so many things: the air, products, diet. It's a great reminder of how our environment and choices really impact our kids' well-being. It shows the power of that consistent, informed care you provide as a parent.
Absolutely. We really hope this discussion gave you some valuable insights and things you can use right away. If you found it helpful, please give this video a like, subscribe to our channel for more deep dives on important health topics, and share it with other parents or caregivers who might benefit. Thanks for tuning in. Goodbye for now.
Take care, everyone. See you next time.